Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe and like and leave a comment. Today we will talk about the count functions, and we have this table that contain data on employees that working on let's say some XX company, and here we are listed their age, department, salary status, and joining date and performance scores. First we have count. Count uh, Count's job is to count the cells that contain numeric values only, which mean if we apply the count function on the age, it will come back on the number of the cells that contain the numeric values. Let's do, for example, count the numbers of the employee ages. So we say equal count, press tab, and then we as the example requested, count the number of employees ages. So we select the range of age column and press enter. It will come back by 9. Count 9 cells. Why is that? Because we have one empty cell, so it only counts the cells that have number on it, and it will not count other cells that contain like text or error or empty. It's only count the numeric cells. Okay, the second one we have count A. First we have count, and the second one is count A. And count A counts all non-empty cells, including text, numbers, errors. This is mean that if we have a cell have name on it, it will count, and if it has number on it, it will count. Only the empty cells will not be counted. Example, count the number of employees listed by their names. And so we will count this column, all the number of employees listed by their names. So we say equal count A, press tab, and then we select the names of employees and enter. It will come back by 10. So it means that it counted 10 cells. Why is that? Because we don't have any any empty cells. We have 10 cells that there is name on it, and the name of employee on it. So that means we count A will be counting all the cells that have text, numbers, errors. Only empty cells will not be counted. Okay, the third one we have count blank. From its name we have blank. Count blank, it's mean counting empty cells only. So if we selected like this column, the performance scores, it will come back as a 1. Why is that? Because it will count only the empty cells. So let's do this in our example. Our example is count the number of empty cells in the age column. We have this age column, so we type equal count blank, step, and then select the age column and press enter. It will it come back as 1 because it's only we have one cells that is blank and empty, and all others have a number or any data in it. It will be not counted. Only the empty cells will be counted. Okay, for we have COUNTIF. COUNTIF is to count cells that meet a specific condition or a criteria. Even if that criteria is logic or that's only a number or a text. We will see in this example, the three examples, all of this. So example one, we have count employees with a performance score greater than 85. And so to do that, we have to count this column, but not all of them, only whose score is greater than 85. So equal count if tab, and then we will select the range. Since our range will be a performance scores, we will select performance scores range, and then comma, and then we will write criteria. Our criteria is logic criteria, so we will say between the quotation marks, we will say greater than 85, and then another quotation mark, and enter. It come back as 5. Why is that? Because we have 1, 2, 2, and 3, and 4, 5. We have 5 employee that their performance scores is greater than 85. Second example we have on COUNTIF is count employees with a salary equal to 70,000. So we have this column, salary column. We only need the salary when it is 70,000. So we will type count if tab, and then select the employees with a salary equal to 70. So which means we will have range of salary column, and then comma, and then we will type only 70,000. Why is that? We don't need quotation since we only write the number and enter. It come back count one cells. Why is that? Because we have only one employee with the amount salary 70,000. All of other are different number. Only we have one cells with this number. Okay. The third example we have on COUNTIF is count active employees. Active employees, we have status here, or status of our employees. We have active and inactive. So we only need the active employees. We write count if tab. Oh, sorry. What do we do wrong? Count if tab, and then we select the status range column. Since our range about this, we will select them, and comma, and then since our criteria is a text, we should write it between the quotation mark, and then write down active and enter. It come back with 7. Why is that? We have 7 employees active, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's only count active employees. This is what we will write. If we want text, it will be in on between quotation mark, and that's for COUNTIF. We have several examples, and we had several examples with different conditions and criteria, so it will be more clear to you. Final one, we have COUNTIFs. COUNTIFs, we have it's different from the COUNTIF because we have multiple conditions. Like COUNTIFs, councils that meet multiple specified conditions or criteria. So let's get to the examples. First one, we have count employees in the HR department with a performance score greater than 85. So count employees in HR department, employees with in HR department with performance scores greater than 85. So type count ifs tab. For COUNTIFs, we can use multiple range. It's not about one range. Too. So criteria range, we have first department, since it's requested HR department, comma, our first criteria is what? HR department. So we will say, write down between quotation mark HR. Then comma, second criteria range we have with a performance score. So we have this range, and our criteria for the second range is also quotation mark greater than 85. So we will write down greater than 85 scores and close bracket, enter. It's come back 2. Why is that? The result is 2. It counts 2 cells only. Why is that? Because we have HR, we have 3 HRs, 3 employee in HR department. But what we want in here, we have another condition. Their performance scores must be greater than 85. So we go to performance scores and see with HR. Our first employee 90, so it's counted when. The second one in HR, David, 82. This not will be count because his score is less than 85. Also, we will go to Grace and 86, which will be count, and then we have the result is 2. That's the reason we have the results 2. So the second example, we have count active employees in the IT department. So we have first condition active, this range. We will see active employee, but with another condition. What is that? That must be in the IT department. IT department, this range. So let's start. Type count ifs first range, count active employees. So go to the status column and select the range, also comma, and then our criteria was it is active or inactive. So we will say active, and then we go to the second criteria, which is it must be working in IT department. So we will select the range department and choose our criteria, the second criteria with IT, and close the bracket and enter. What's wrong with our count? Oh, sorry, I write down accidentally COUNTIF. It is COUNTIFs because we have multiple conditions. Enter. It's come back 4. So see what happened here. We use it first accidentally COUNTIF. It does not work. COUNTIFs with the s in the last letter, that's mean we can use multiple range, multiple condition. For this example was our account active employee in the IT department. So we have IT here and their conditions must be active and all of them as actives. That's why our last example for COUNTIFs is count employees in finance department with a salary between 80,000 and 90,000, which mean we will count employees between this range greater than 18,000 and less than 90,000. So write down count ifs tab and then count employees in finance department. Our first range will be department and our criteria must be in finance. Okay, the second range with the salary between two salary. What salary is it? It's 80,000 and 90,000. So our range will be salary, and for the our condition will be greater than 80,000. And the third criteria range also will be salary, but the condition will be quotation mark and less than 90,000, and close the bracket, enter. It will come back with 1. Why is that? Because we have only one employee that work in finance and his salary is between 80,000 is greater than 80,000 and less than 90,000, which is, let's see in here, this is 92, sorry, this is 85. It's only here that's one count, because for there this is exactly 90,000 not met the condition which we have must be less than this number. And also we have Bob in finance, his salary 18,000, which means it's exactly the number that we want to be the range between them, not exact the same amount. So we had our result with only counting one number. So this was count functions. We had 5 count functions. First one was count, the second one was count A, the third one was count blank, and count F and count Fs. So I hope you enjoyed this video and learn from this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like my video, and kindly leave a comment. It will be appreciated, and asking any question or you have any suggestion for my videos. And thank you.